Okay, are you rolling?
I'm rolling.
You're rolling? Okay.
I'm rolling, yeah.
Hello, I'm Dave Porter on behalf of the Bonneville Shop. There's a lot of great names that come to mind that if you were kind of from a historical standpoint. Doug Haley, he was sort of the driving force behind the competition side from Triumph, where Edward Turner, who's the most famous of all of them, the designer of the Speed Twin engine, really was not fond of competition. My understanding is that he felt like it was kind of a waste of resources and capital, and so he really never wanted to see that little 350, which turned into a 500, which turned into a 650. He never wanted to see that evolve beyond that was sort of the maximum stress on that design, the air-cooled vertical twin design. And so he would be rolling in his grave when he knew that all these kind of modifications were being performed on these engines that dated from the 1930s.
So what would he say about the 750 then?
Well, he never wanted to see it stretch to a 650. So some of the 750s were really pretty exotic towards the end, with 8-valve heads and they had to lower the compression ratio on the street models when the EPA models came in, the T140E. So they had to really kind of detune that engine a little bit to get it to pass the US EPA regulations. And so we have a lot of these bikes from the late 70s that are still out in the field in service today. And we also supply the lower compression pistons. We supply parts for the Mark II carburetors. We even have a conversion kit for those that want to revert back to the Mark I's. So yeah, the 750s, great engines, great bikes. They were evolved. They had better suspension. The looks, they retained the classic Triumph looks, but they had disc brakes and eventually electric start. So because they were the older, the last phase of the Triumph Twin prior to the new Hinckley versions that are out there, there's still a lot of them out there.